Hello everyone, I'm just going to do a little video on this week's theme, which is a photo and then its edited version. I'm going to show you how to use your phone. Every phone is a little bit different. Mine's a very old phone. So this is only a guideline, but it's just to get you started and to get you looking in what you have. Mine's a Samsung. So it will be different from Apple, and of course it's an S5, which is like years old, and this is what I post all my photos with. So this little button here is your settings, and in your settings you have a lot of different things that you can do with it. You've got information about your memory, exposure values, so you can up and down your exposure, so I can make it darker or brighter. So that's your exposure value. Oddly enough, I'm actually just going to leave it on that. As you can see, that's going to make a nice photo. You can go back into here, recording mode if when you do use it for video. You've got video stabilization, you get face detect. They've got lots of different settings. Another good one is what I like to use sometimes is selective focus. This is much like you're using with your other cameras. So what that means is you can go, I want that bit there in focus, or see that cup over there, go over there onto that cup, or we can pick a spot of what you want in focus, or the top of the knob. And that is actually a really good one to use. I'm going to turn mine off and just let auto run, so we can go back into it. We have something called burst shots, so that's burst shots on, off. So burst shots will be saved to device for storage. Okay, now what that does, you can go that just took 30 photos. This is great for sports or birds. I've done seagulls with this and had really good results. So you can use your button there and also the button on the side on mine. So there, I've just put 60 photos on my phone. You do have to delete them. So that's another option. I'm going to turn it off because I do not want it on. You can change your picture size, so many different things, and it's always just worth have a play and see one. Grid lines, this is another good one. Off, show you off, see, no grid lines, put them back on, jump to the photo, and there are our grid lines, and that will help give you your composition. If you want to set it up for rule of thirds or fourth, or so, you know, if I want just that in focus, want it off center, so I've sort of got a bit of an idea of what we got, I can take my photo. You've got mode. Of course, you've got different settings, auto, beauty face. I use panorama all the time, and a lot of others I don't actually play with them. Right now we're just on auto. That's just turning your camera around so it's back and front, face detection, video, and of course the gallery. There is one other great thing that I do recommend you do with your phone, and even if you have to use a nice clean wee part of your shirt, that's okay too, is clean the front of your lens, so that's your camera in here, and then flip it over and clean your camera there. So that means, you know, there's no grease or anything else. And the other thing I really do recommend, and this is what let a lot of people down, is when you are focusing your photo, using your phone, give the camera time to focus. You can see it's focusing when you hold your finger down. And double check before you push the button. Just don't go push and hope for the best. take your time with your photo. So, got my little bit of torch here, a little bit of side lighting, so I'm going to put my torch on. So there's my supplementary light. So it's just going to, as you can see, it's just going to bounce back onto my teapot. Might just move that back. So I'm just going to take my photo. So if I come down here, there is my photo. Now you've got, on my phone, I've got an editing mode there. No, we don't need share. Just my finger on the right button. I've hit the wrong one again. I'm just going to do this through the screen. Edit. There we go. So here you can do your adjustment, how you can crop it if you want, effect, which is a filter. So you can add different filters to it, so we can do that. And you can also adjust your filter like so and so. Or you can do your tone, which is, just going to turn off that other torch. So you can adjust, auto adjust, brightness, lots of different things. But anyway, I actually prefer to use another app. I use Snapseed. Okay, so there's one of the photos I just did. So I'll just close it so you know exactly what I'm. Okay. Just exit out. Just close all. Okay, so we go into Snapseed. There is my last photo. So that's my photo. It only actually works in portrait mode, unfortunately, this one. So I'll show you up here, down on the bottom. You got looks. And your looks will give you all your different things. So your filters are down here, so you can add different filters. So we'll go. That push, it's working away. There we go, it's changed it. Can go close. Tools. You got lots and lots and lots of options. It's one of those ones you just sit there and have a play with. Tune image. Down here you can go tune image. So you can change your saturation. So it says saturation. Still on saturation, yep. What you do is just push on the photo with your finger. So you can see I desaturated it. It says there, -100. You got black and white photo. To the right, saturation, 100. So you can do things like that. I quite like curves, so you can do all the same thing. So you can change to whatever you want with your curves. Curves is what I use on the PC all the time. One of my favourites in this is drama. So you can change. I think drama 2 is actually my best. So as you can see, the saturation is -40, the filter strength is 90. So it's on saturation. So if I go that way, I get that. Or I go black and white and it's desaturated. So I'm actually just going to leave that for the purpose of the exercise. Up there you have an undo information. And we go back into tools. So, you know, you can change your perspective as well. You know, so you can do all sorts of things. That's actually quite groovy. So for the purpose of this week's theme, we'll leave it there. And that's the photo. Export. You can share it straight away to your favourite app, save, or export. So depending on what you want to do, I usually actually just save. Go view. Did it give me my view? Anyway. So that's what the photo looks like. So I'm going to just jump out of Snapseed. I'll go back to my gallery, which is here. And I'll come down and we'll find it, which is right there. And that is my edited photo. So I hope you found this useful. And if you've got any questions, ask. But I suggest you actually have a play around with your camera and just have a feel and get the hang of it. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing some great photos come through, and I'll see you on Facebook. Bye.